I'm back to Tell the Truth channel. Please like, share my content on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and what other content that y'all go on. I appreciate that very much. I'm in Jesus and Jesus is in me. All right. I have a message from my Father. It's some things that He want me to speak on, which I already spoke on this once before. And He want me to speak on it again because it must be some more. It must be people out here that study going through this. So He want me to speak on it. All right. So now, it's people out here in the world that's probably going through some stuff that, you know, what y'all need to do is just give it all to God. Because God is the only one can stop all of this wickedness that's going on out here in the world. He the only one can stop this. The only one. Because like I said, I talked about it a long time ago about this. And what I had went through myself, you know. And I guess He want me to speak on it again because it's people out here probably still going through this. So He want me to speak on it. All right. Now, you know how when you living with somebody and when you living with somebody and they are going through some things and you trying to avoid not to go through the things that they going through. So you don't want this stuff to backfire on you. You know, you don't want to go through this. But see, it's always got to be one of the partners that's always got to be going through something. And then they want to push the other partner into it. And when you do that, therefore you opening up the door to let the devil right on into your home. The devil cannot come into your home unless you open it. Give him the right to come in. And when you do that, you're giving him the right. Because when you are in your home and you are clowning with each other all the time, that's opening up the door to let the devil walk right into your house and destroy your whole entire life down. You're opening. The devil cannot come into your house if you got nothing but love, peace, joy, and happiness into your house. The devil cannot come in there. He can't come through love. He can't. But he can come through destruction. He can come through destruction. So if you got one partner that's going through a whole lot in their life, and the other partner is trying to get that other partner to bring out what they're going through in their lives, and they don't want to bring it out. They want to just have somebody to take out their problems on instead of just talking to their partners or going to God. One of the two. You know, they can talk to their partner and go to God and tell God the situation and tell their partner the situation instead of making a big deal out of it. But see, you got one partner that just do not want to go to God. So they want to dump all of their problems on their partner that don't want to go through that because their partner is trying to help them through the situation. And the only way the partner can help them through the situation is only by them listening to the partner. But see, you got the partner that don't want to listen and don't want to listen. Even though they going through it all and they need somebody to cry on their shoulder to listen to them, they need to do that and let that person help them. If they're calling out to the person and the person trying to help them and they don't want to listen, then how they going to get the help? You can't get the help if you don't listen to your other partner. You can't get the help. So then you make the destruction in your house even worse because you snapping off at the partner that don't give you that's not giving you the reason to snap off. You snapping off at that partner. And you want to clown, you want to fight, you want to do all of that. And when you do that, you opening up the door for the devil to walk right in and destroy your life completely. That's what you're doing. You're opening up the door to let the devil in and destroy. So, let me tell you something. Now, when I was married, and I had problems in my marriage, and I was trying to help my partner do the things that he was going through, and he didn't want to hear it. He didn't want to hear it. He wanted to just argue, fight, and clown. And then you have one partner don't want to do that. Don't want to do that because they're trying to figure out why the other person is all going through what they want to go through, and then the other person don't want to go through that. Therefore, when that partner is going through things and the other partner don't want to go through it, that's just like saying that that person is possessed. Because when you're trying to help that partner and you're trying to get that partner to understand what's going on, and that partner don't want to understand, and they want to just take it all on you, and you're trying to calm it down, not to let it get worse, because already know that the devil is already waiting on that door to be open. So when you got one partner that's ready to open that door and let the devil in, and then you got one partner not want to open that door, the devil only have one foot in the door. He can't come in unless the other partner join into that, and then the devil can walk right on into your house and destroy it. He can do that. And what y'all got to understand, that y'all supposed to be together and work together. So if the other one can't work together, then it's time to let it go. Because ain't no sense of bickering back and forth when you got one that don't want to bicker back and forth, but you got the other one that wants to bicker back and forth. You don't want that. You don't want to deal with all of that. So you just want to walk away. But when you trying to walk away and you telling the other partner, I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to go through this. I don't want to clown with you. I don't want to fight with you. I don't want to do none of that. But that partner keep coming up in your face, constantly egging it on, wants you to do it. That's opening up the devil. That's opening up the door to let the devil walk in. Because when that partner get tired of that partner egging them and all up in their face and all that stuff, you don't have no other choice but like, look. Because the partner ain't going to give in. That partner ain't going to give in. That partner just going to keep egging until you do it. And therefore, when you do it, that's the other second feet to get the devil to walk right on in. Because you done joined into it. Even though you didn't want to. But you have to defend yourself, because the other partner is study egging, walking behind your back, hitting on you, pushing on you, doing everything to make you egg on in it, even though you don't want to egg on in it. Because the devil already know he got that partner. He got the one that's egging it on constantly. He already know he got that partner. So he making that partner get to the other partner. Just keep egging on them. Keep pushing on them. Keep getting up in their face. Keep doing this and keep doing that. And then when the other partner say, look, I'm not going to hit you. I'm not going to do nothing to you. And the person just keep pushing. You have some partners that are like, I don't care. You can push, you can kick, you can do whatever. But I'm still not going to egg it on with you. Because that partner already know that the devil waiting on that other feet to open, waiting on that other partner to open that door and let him walk right on in. He just need the other foot to get in. But see, that other partner ain't going to do it. Because you have one partner just going to stand their ground and ain't going to argue. And that make that other partner even more angrier, because that person won't do it. So the other person just goes, mind their business. If they have to find their way to walk out the house, go into the room, lock the door, stay away from that other partner, they would do it. But then you have one partner would just give up and just like join into it. And then it get worse. And then I give the devil the chance to walk in and destroy your household. And see, that's what God is saying. You can't give that. You can't give the satisfaction to the devil. You have to stand your ground and not give in. You got to stand your ground. Even though that partner is forcing you to do it by pushing on you, hitting on you, if they try to stab you or whatever, then that's when you handle it and call the police. Don't fight the partner back. Just call the police. Find some kind of way to lock yourself in the bathroom. Lock yourself in your bedroom. Walk out the door. Whatever. Do what you got to do. But just call the police and let the police handle it. Because that's the devil that's got your partner under control and got your partner doing that. Because your partner ain't got no other choice. Once their soul is taken over, the devil got their soul. Ain't nothing else they can do. The devil got them. But the devil just waiting on that strong person to open up that door. And once that strong person open up that door, they get the devil the chance, like, oh my God, I finally got it. I finally can walk through that door and destroy these people. And that's the main person he want. He don't want the weak. He don't want the weak one. He want the strong one, because he know that the weak one is easy to influence. So he don't want the weak one. He already got that. He want the strong one because he know he can't influence the strong one. So that's the one that he's really making the weak one constantly keep going after. But see, the weak one, the strong one ain't gonna give in. Not just not gonna give in, or she not gonna give in. She just gonna keep avoiding it. And when they see that it's not gonna happen, and then that person goes sit down somewhere, go rest their mind, or go out there, go hang with somebody else, or go lay down and go to sleep or whatever, because they know that that partner is not gonna egg it on. They just not. And then when they see they don't go on, then they try it again to see if that person gonna fall for it again. But the person don't fall for it. What they don't understand, that when they are making their partner fight and clown with them, that's really pushing a partner away from them. That means that partner, that strong partner, is trying all kind of ways to get away from that person. Don't want to have nothing to do with that person. Don't want to see that person. Don't want to, just do nothing with that person. That making that person completely wants to get away. And once that person get away, ain't no way that that person will take that person back. It just would not happen. They won't, because they know what they went through. And no matter how much that person try to beg that person to take them back, it just will not happen, because they don't want to go through that no more. They done seen what they went through, and they don't want to go through it no more. And then when they get into another relationship, they want to make sure that they got that relationship completely intact before they go into another relationship, because they're not going to go back in hell. Once a person come out of hell, they're not going back in hell. They don't want to go back in hell because they know how it feel to be in hell, and they don't want to go back. So they make sure they do all of their investigation on the next partner. They do a whole investigation on that next partner before they get with that partner, because they don't want to go back in hell, because they done been in there and they don't want to go back. Once they get out, they not going back. That's the end of it. It's done. It is straight done. They not going back. And that's what y'all got to understand. When y'all constantly egg it on to y'all partners, and then y'all got one partner that's just do not like construction, don't want to fight, don't want to clown, don't want to do none of that. And you got a partner just don't want to do that. And you constantly egging on to that partner and trying to make that partner turn into construction, and that partner don't want to turn into it. That partner is going to walk away for good and not going to come back. That partner is going to walk away for good and just not going to go back, because they know, why would you go back to hell when you don't fall so hard to get out of hell? Why would you go back? It won't happen. It just won't happen. That's why it's always better to, when you going through something, and I'm telling y'all the honest to God truth, when y'all going through something, give it to God. I'm telling you, once you get on your knees and you pray to God and give all of your problems, thank you, Father. Give all of your problems to God. Once you get off your knees, you're going to feel so much better. I mean, really, really feel better. You be hurting so bad that you have to cry to God. And once you do all that crying and whatever you're going through, God takes your tears and he put it on a mantle, and he hold your tears and he dry your eyes. So when you get off that ground, you feel a whole lot better. You feel a whole relief come off your soul. I'm telling you, you really do. You really, really do. That's why y'all need to just give it to God. No matter what you go through. If you don't think that your partner is strong enough to take what you go through, then give it to God. Give it all to God. Get on your knees and just talk to God. Even if you have to cry it out and give it to him. Give it all to him. because God is the one that can release all that burden off you. If you got so much burden on you, you giving yourself, you can give yourself a stroke, you can give yourself a heart attack, you could just make yourself so sick where you could end up putting yourself in your grave. That's why God says, no matter what y'all go through, come to him and give it to him. He can release all of that off you. Because if you don't give it to God and you give it to the devil gonna make it even worse. He's not gonna make it easy on you. He's gonna make it even worse, where he makes sure that your whole entire life is destroyed and you cannot build it up again. And once he do that, the devil done walked away. He destroyed that life. Now he going to another life so he can destroy that life. So the devil, he walks around the earth looking for people's lives to destroy. And if you open that door and you let the devil walk right on in to do it, he's going to destroy your whole entire life. And you're going to have to rebuild it all over again because you let the devil walk in to destroy it. And that's why God said, come to him. No matter what y'all going through, good or bad, no matter what it is, just lay it all down to his feet, because that's what he's here for, to help you with your situation. No matter what it is, good or bad, he is here to help you with all kinds of the situations that you are going through. He is here to help y'all. And y'all got to give it to God. Because if you don't, and you keep arguing and fighting and clowning, somebody gonna end up dead or in jail. So it's always better to just go to God, cry to God, and give it to God. If you think that your partner ain't strong enough to handle what you are feeling, then you go to God and give it to God, because God the one that can handle what you are going through and what you are feeling. God is the only one can lift that off your body. He the only one can lift that off your body. God the only one can do it. Your friend, your partner is there to listen. Yeah, they there to listen and they there to try to help. But if you don't let them in, then they can't help. Because all that bickering and fighting is not going to make it easy on you or your partner. It's just going to make it worse, where somebody, like I said, end up dead or in jail. One of the two. So if you think it's too much out of the hands, go to God. Get on your knees, pray to God, and ask God to help you through all of the situation that y'all are going through on this God green earth. Because God is the only one can clear everything up and make you see the difference in your life. Once God get through talking to you, your whole eyes will be open to see what you've been trying to see that you have not been trying to see. God is going to open it up your eyes for you to see it, so he can help you and you help yourself get yourself back on the right track. So that's the best thing to do before you lose everything in your life, your partner and your family. You will lose everything if you don't go to God and ask God to help you. Because if you don't want your partner to help you, then you have to go to God. Because even though your partner is trying to help you and you fighting your partner over something that your partner don't even know what you're fighting about, and you clowning with your partner and your partner don't even know what you're clowning about, but you're going at it with your partner, that's the devil making you do that. That's the time for you to get on your knees and pray to God and ask God to release whatever is bothering you and take it away. Because if you don't, at the end of the day, you're going to destroy your whole entire life. Your whole entire life. And one more thing he wanted me to say for the people that's in jail. Even though God told y'all to pray, even though God told y'all to read y'all Bible, he also saying for y'all to get on y'all knees and pray. Every single day, night, morning, and evening. Pray. Even though you reading that Bible, pray. Because he the only one can save y'all while y'all in that jail. And he the only one can release y'all while y'all in that jail. So he wants y'all to pray every single day. Because like I said, he weighs your heart. And your heart, it was get you free out of that jail. Your heart. Once God raised your heart, weigh your heart, and he see that your heart is light as a feather, and that you are true, as you say you are, and he sees it, you will leave that jail. But if your heart is still hardened, then you're not going to walk out that jail. So keep reading the Bible and keep praying every single day. Because long as you keep praying, that's what's going to help God help you. Because it's going to help you relieve all that burden that you have in your soul that you think you don't have. And you got it in your soul, but you think you don't have anger in your soul. Your soul is still have anger in it. And long as you got that anger in it, God gonna keep weighing your heart to see, do you still have anger in your heart? And if you still got anger in your heart, he's not gonna release you. As long as he keep weighing that heart and he see that you don't have anger in your heart no more, then he's gonna release it. So, like I said, you can't pull the wool over God's eyes, because God sees all, he knows all. And he know what you're thinking, he know what you're feeling, he know what you're going through. So, like I said, keep praying and keep reading that Bible. And once God weigh your heart and he see that your heart is pure, you will leave out that jail. If your heart is not pure, then you're not going to leave. So that's what he wanted me to say to y'all. Thank y'all for listening to me. Jesus love you. Father love you. The Holy Ghost, the angels, the ancestors, and I love y'all. And I'll be back to talk to y'all again soon. Y'all have a good day and a blessed day.